Greetings and salutations, folks. My name's Nick, and welcome to My Friend Pedro, a game in which it has a very specific gimmick that I particularly enjoy, and that is the ability to manipulate time. I've always kind of been attracted to games that have some sort of time manipulation, some sort of slowdown for time, ever since Max Payne 1. So far to the point in which even mediocre games become playable if they have some means of stylistic slowdown. Like even games like Time Shift and Stranglehold and Wet were playable because they featured that specific gimmick that attracted me. Now I realize like Time Shift is basically like a 4-hour first-person shooter that would probably largely be generic if it wasn't for its time manipulation. Wet, it's like your average, like, third-person shooter slash melee game, that uses stylism, more as a crutch than anything else. And, like, a trap that a lot of these games can get into is, being a bit too repetitive, relying on their style to make up for substance. I've played a bunch of this game before. I've actually played... I did not realize this game is kind enough to actually tell you. I've played through up to the internet. But I never actually finished the game, and that's kind of why I've returned it, because I would like to finish the game. I do enjoy its style, and it's a fun little game. I just feel as though, like, it could have been shorter. I don't know, maybe shorter, punchier. It's hard to tell. I'll try to figure out whether I could assemble my thoughts into something that makes sense by the time I reach the end, level 1. That's a nice noise. But for now, let us begin the game. Let us meet my friend Pedro. A well-balanced experience, partly recharging health. Enemies have normal reaction time. Bananas. Good reaction times are recommended. I do not have those. No recharging health, no dodge assistance. Enemies deal a high level of damage. No, thank you. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. It's just your average talking banana. Everybody has a talking banana, pal. Hey, whoa, relax. It's me, Pedro, your friend. At the very least, it gets right into the thick of it, fast-like. It's a game called My Friend Pedro. It begins with you meeting your friend, who's Pedro. You got knocked out pretty bad there. Are you okay? How many fingers am I holding up? Sir, you are a banana. Never mind. Let's just get out of here, wherever we are. And that's also kind of interesting thing, is like you're such a blank slate in this game. You just have a mask, you don't really know who you are, you don't even know where you are. Now, I believe the main path wants you to go to the right, but the door is locked. Dang, the door is locked! Maybe there's another... did I cut you off, banana? I cut you off, banana. There's a... Aha! Look! Try wall jumping to the next floor. There's a little bit of platforming going on in this game. Nice. It's not really the focus. The focus is shooting bad guys stylistically. And dodging. And ballerina twirling while shooting bad guys. How irresponsible. Some nincompoop left their pistol just laying around. Any nutter could come around and cause all sorts of damage. Like me. I think we can escape through this vent. Nice shooting, Tex. I keep cutting off the banana in his tutorial. Maybe next time he'll be able to make his way through an entire tutorial message. But I suppose, like, when your tutorial missions are as obvious as they are. Destructible cover, always nice. Infinite ammo, but only for, I believe, the pistols. Oh, shucks. That's Mitch the Butcher. I find it interesting that Pedro censors himself. His meat operation is a front for smuggling unlicensed firearms. The meat is mainly rats, pigeons, or whatever person they didn't like the look of that day. I guess that explains how we ended up here. Hey, boss. It's quiet out there tonight. Don't interrupt me while I'm working, you simpleton. Is the shipment ready? It's almost. Useless slackers. I'll show them what happens when they slack off. Go make yourself useful and prepare whatever sorry sack of meat laying in the basement. I'm guessing that's us. He's coming this way. You have to take him out with guns. Ready? Alright. And then you immediately get 2 guns. Huh. Well, I guess you'll just have to kill them all now. Whoops. You know how it is. I forget if you're able to kick over tables, or if I'm thinking of another game, like Stranglehold. Why, hello, sirs. Would you like to get shot with bullets? The answer is, I guess, you have no choice. You know, it's a good thing neither of them are facing the door, though what are they really doing? Just kind of like staring at the wall over there. Let's reload. Excellent. Have you been drinking enough water? You seem a bit out of it. Come, I'll take you to my special place and help you back on track. This is where I go when you can't see me. Now let me show you something. Hold still. When the banana becomes a part of you, see that? When you focus, it's like time slows down. And when you focus, you can do flips in the air. Now you try it. Let's see. Yeah. Whoosh. Whoosh. Now do a full flip in slow motion while shooting this priceless vase my grandmother gave me. Also, there's a little bit of targeting going on for you too. Glorious. Ready for the last trick? While holding 2 weapons, you can separate your aim. Shoot these 2 vases by separating your aim. Oh. But I feel like if it didn't help you out with at least a little bit in regards to the aiming, jolly good. Like, it would be a genuine pain in the butt to play. You're a mean, butt-kicking machine. Now, where were we? We were in a warehouse, kicking butt. We are going to jump. There we go. We didn't really do the split aim. I mean, we probably could have, but it wasn't really necessary for that particular fight. And that's, I think, one of the risks of tutorial fights, is like it presents you with a new ability, but you don't actually need that ability for that tutorial. And you can say that about like the original Max Payne, is like it teaches you how to do the bullet time. Oh, how did you know that somebody was coming? Was it the gunshots? Did that clue you in? Did that tell you everything you needed to know about oncoming threats? You sure you know what you're doing? Relax! These turrets practically install themselves. You just take this thing, put it in here, and then... kablooey. Looks like you'll have to dodge your way past those bullets. Yeah. Just... there we go. Such grace! Remember, you can use the same maneuver to dodge any oncoming bullets. There we go. Oh, and I believe that banana saved my GIF of that. Alright, so now this one... interesting bit of tutorializing in that it also kind of forces you to use the dodge maneuver in that process. It just presents to you so many enemies that the only recourse is to use said ability. And that's that kind of balance between teaching you an ability and getting you to use the ability. It's Papa Mitch's mystery meat. Make every day an adventure. Oof. I wouldn't want to have an adventure with meat. Yep, just as I thought. We're in Old Town. Mitch runs this place. It's like retirement home for senior mobsters without a retirement plan. So basically the senior mobsters who never really got it in the world. Now, there is a score multiplier. I've never been very good at games with score multipliers, so I've never really paid much attention to. Oh, hello. So don't expect me to go for the high score. My main goal in a lot of these games is just survive. If I can make it to the end of the game, then I've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. Super Hot is like one of the rare games in which I have tried my best to complete challenges. Even just the regular PC version. I don't need to split aim. If I would split... Okay, that time I did. I don't... Can you... Nope. For a second I was wondering whether you can aim... whether you can just keep shooting while holding down the button, but that is not the case. Let us jump... Excellent. There's also, like, collectibles you can find. I don't expect to actually do that either. Sorry. B for bonkers! And if I was playing this on a PC, I would have been able to save that GIF. For later internet sharing. The fastest way out of Old Town is through Mitch's fine dining restaurant in the other end of this industrial area. You know, it's got to be pretty mysterious when you've got a mystery meat kitchen and a fine dining area separated by an industrial area. And then... Well, it's interesting that this game does focus on shooting, but there's also some platformer trickery. And hello? There we go. And eventually you start to get to those patterns that do require you to worry about things like that. Yep. Took a little bit too much damage in that, but that's okay. Because that guy dropped a health kit. Oh. That's just a floor. Pro tip. Dodge bullets. Don't get hit by them. And all you really have to do is just keep spamming the dodge button. You don't really have to try that hard. And then you get... There we go. Didn't want to let him live. Because, like Banana said, you gotta kill everybody. B is for bananas. Old Town used to be a place bursting with culture before Mitch the Butcher moved in. I went to some crazy rave parties in this very building, actually. Brings back memories. Now that's something that I know, like, is the... Like, how much is the banana, like, a creation of your own psyche? Versus, like, is the banana actually... Is there something else going on? Like, is the banana just, like, your spirit animal? Yep, there we go. And jump, jump. Oh. A use for the split aim. Will I get to this guy fast enough to maintain my multiplier? Probably not. There we go. Probably an unnecessary amount of... Ooh. I forgot you had a melee button. Let us jump. And... There we go. Just spam the shoot and dodge buttons, and you will survive. Maybe. There we go. Nope. Ah, son of a... Ah, yeah, you can flip tables. Uncle always said, hold left trigger to split aim. Why did Uncle always say that? That seems like a strange thing. That seems like a strange thing for Uncle to always say. Excellent. Like, this section basically is just, hey, we're just gonna dump you into a big combo environment. B for bravissimo! Right, we should be getting pretty close to Mitch the Butcher's fine dining restaurant now. Just carry on straight ahead, you can't miss it. Is it called Mitch the Butcher's Fine Dining Restaurant on the name? Because... Nope, son of a... Ah, it's an Uzi! A different weapon. Which has limited amounts of ammo. But that's okay. Premium weapons get the premium price. Now let us jump. And then let's... There we go. Excellent. That was way more successful than I was expecting it to be. Did I leave somebody alive? Kill an enemy using a barrel. I assure you, that was entirely by accident. Although, like, the availability of, like, guns like the Uzi in this game, I believe, is entirely dependent on... like, what kind of guns they are using. It's kind of like, World War II games, like Medal of Honor, the original Call of Duties. Like, I always felt that, that a lot of those older World War II games, sometimes were kind of like, it always felt like you needed to always pick up the MP40. Like, anytime you're playing as the Americans, the Brits, the Russians, just ditch whatever gun you were holding and pick up the MP40, because one, that was the game that that was the gun that all of the enemies were using. So that would be the gun that you were probably going to find ammo for. How do you switch? Do you get extra points for shooting them while on top of a barrel? No, you don't. You just get extra confusion. There we go. Oh, but I actually need that barrel. But yeah, like, in those classic World War II games, you'd usually start off with a gun that was more appropriate to whatever side you were fighting on. If you were fighting as the Americans, you would usually start with the M1 Garand. If you were starting as the Brits, you would usually start with the Thompson. If you were playing as the Soviets, you would usually have C for could do better. I'm not going to disagree. I forget what weapon you have with the Soviets. It's similar to the Tommy gun, or there's also the rifle that they use. Either way, you're going to run out of ammo for that gun. It's not until you get later on with, like, I want to say, like, Call of Duty, World War I, or Battlefield started giving you crates of ammo that you would find. Actually, maybe we should have turned left back there. Never mind, we'll just take the scenic route. Doing. But you would usually never find ammo for any of those guns unless one of your allies died. So that became very problematic pretty quickly. So it usually became the case of just finding a gun that that the Germans were using and just carry that up. Germans tended to use, what, the Car 9? Something like that? The MP40, the MP44, a lot of those older games. So, like, those ended up becoming more staples than anything else. Ah, killed him with a barrel. Oh. Hello. Ah, damn it. I need the barrel. Splendid! Splendid affair. And, like, eventually in this game you do get a shotgun. You do get other weapons, but ultimately your usage of said weapons isn't going to be entirely based on can I jump onto that barrel? No, I cannot. Oh, now I know what I need to do. I need to lower... Or can I... There we go. And I probably could have killed an enemy through that. I need to lower this, which raises that, and then I could jump off of that. That's why it moves so slowly on its way back up. B for Bravo. Yeah. It's a basketball. I bet you a biscuit you can't kick that ball into this hoop. Actually, sorry, I think I ate all the biscuits. You son of a biscuit. Still, it's interesting that this, even exists as a gameplay mechanic. I believe you can just kick the ball into people. I bet you can't take out that guy with that ball. Well, take that. Oh, damn it. Son of a... I guess basketball is not going to be in this kid's career. Damn it. There we go. There we go. I wonder, can I remap? What is mapped to the right shoulder button? Absolutely nothing. Alright. I feel as though that would be more comfortable to, oh my gosh. That would be a little bit more comfortable to use. Wow. Maybe it's not. Let's let's remap it. That did not work out. I don't know, like I guess this is the point in which maybe that's just too many things being regulated by the index fingers. And why not take... Oh, with a barrel. Excellent. Yeah, like, that's, I think, the point in which the PC version would more or less reign supreme. Is it becomes a little bit more comfortable to spread out your fingers across a keyboard versus regulate all of your controls via controller. Excellent. There we go. I will split aim when I want to split aim. Although this, I think, does a great job of highlighting just the ease of switching between staircases. This section right over here. The manipulation of the 2.5D environment. C for come on. You can do better than that. Well, maybe. Well, I got no guarantees on that one. Aha, we've made it! Mitch the Butcher's Fine Dining Restaurant, trademarked. Maybe you could grab a couple of takeaways while we're here. I don't know, we've seen what Mitch the Booker cooks, and that's me. Maybe also the books. Nice to meet you. There we go. And then we'll rush through here, roll. And can we maintain this streak? The answer is maybe. I only know about that because of the E3 trailer, I think it was. Nope. I think this is for a gun alarm system. Like if you trip one of these wires. There we go. Fantastic. Excellent. Anybody going to... They were just waiting for me to hit the elevator button, that's all. A maze. Bravissimo. All right, boss. She's all loaded up and ready to go. About damn time. Oh, that wasn't the voice I gave him. And you better have dealt with the runaway meat bag by the time I'm back. Useless slackers. Sometimes he really hurts my feelings, says Rutger. Let's just stick around here for a while and enjoy the music. Look, there's a motorcycle at the top of those stairs. This is our chance to escape. Oh crap, look! It's the meat bag, says Ayos. Alert the others, let's get him! I think that's the closest we've actually gotten to a name in this game so far, is just the meat bag. Ah! So much style. Like, even though it's largely just chaos, it is really cool chaos. And it's sometimes kind of unclear as to how you're aiming. Because your aiming system is still kind of based around like 2D movement plane, despite the fact that now you're on a more 3D movement plane, exploring the depths of that 2.5D. Ah! Why are these cars jumping off of ramps too? There we go. Can you, Yeah, you can't really dodge in a motorcycle. But you can position yourself so that you can pick up ammo better. Get over here, you imbecile! Also, like, what is going on in the background? Is that live action footage? I mean, like, it's kind of like with a shaky cam. Like, maybe, while, like, filmed from just them driving alongside the road itself, but... Or is that just, like, one... like JPEG that's been like kind of pointed at. Either way, it looks kind of, it's nice and stylish. Good riddance. We need to lay low for a while. Head to District Null. It's as good as it's deserted. We can hang around there while things cool down. S for stupidly rad. Though, I think this is going to be where we stop for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.